So we are going to find the area of the compound shape given, correct to three significant figures. This is a compound figure composed of a rectangle and a semicircle. So if we get their areas separately and then add the values, we'll get the answer. So the area of this rectangle is, one dimension is 20 millimeters, the other one is 30 millimeters. So multiply 20 and 30, and 600 millimeters square is the area of this rectangle. And for the area of this semicircle, we need the radius. So this length, which is the one of the dimension of the rectangle, is the diameter of this semicircle. So the diameter is 20, and I will have the radius, which is half of it, and it is 10 millimeters. Then to get the area, I will use the area formula of a circle, which is PR square. R is 10. And then divide this one by 2 because it is a semicircle. So this will give us, this is 100 pi over 2. This will give us 50 pi. Then we are going to add these values to get the total area of this shape. So the area of the compound figure is 600 plus 50 pi. And when you write down on your calculator, you will have 757, correct to three significant figures, and this is millimeters square. Finding shaded areas involving circular shapes in it. So we are going to give the answers correct to three significant here. In part A, we have a shape composed of a rectangle, and inside of a rectangle, circular piece is cut off, and the shaded area is the orange piece, and we are going to find the value of it. So to get this, I'm going to find the area of this rectangle first. So area of rectangle is found by 25 times 30, and this is 750 centimeters square. And I need the area of circle. This is PR square, and R is the half. This is diameter 17. Radius is the half of it. So 17 divided by 2 will give us 8.5. So 8.5 square, PR square, and R is 8.5 here. And this is, I'm going to use the exact value because I still have work to do. So if I do approximation and I use the approximated value into a new operation, I will have an answer which is far away from my real answer. So use exact values if it is not your final value. Then the shaded area can be found by their subtraction. So I'm going to subtract the area of circle from the rectangle's area. So when you write it on your calculator, you will have the value, and correct to three significant figures, it is 523 centimeters square. In part B, I see a square, and within a square I see a circle, and the shaded parts are the blue areas that we are going to find it. How to get this? If I find the area of the circle, and if I find the area of the square, and when I take away the area of circle from the area of the square, I will have the blue. I will have the area of the blue parts. So let's find the area of square first. and this is 20 times 20, which is 400. And let's find the area of circle. And this is, I need the radius, and 20 is the diameter of this circle, and radius is 10, which is half of it. So the area of circle is PR square, which is P times 10 square, and that makes 100 pi. So to get the shaded area, I will take away 100 pi from 400. So if you write this on your calculator display, and you will have the value correct to 3 significant figures. You're going to do rounding, 85.8 centimeters square. In part C, I see semicircular shape. One is a big one and the other one is a smaller one. So these semicircles have diameters. The smaller semicircle has diameter 10 and the bigger one here has diameter 20. To get the shaded area which is left between those shapes, I can find the areas of these semicircular shapes separately, then take away the smaller one from the bigger one. So area of a semicircle is half of a whole circle. So let's find the bigger semicircle, which is, let's say, semicircle area 1. And the diameter is 20, radius is 10 in this case. So how do you get the area of this semicircle? So pi r square is the formula for the area of a circle, divided by 2, which will give you the 100 pi over 2, and this is 50 pi. Let's go and find the semicircle area 2, which is the area of the smaller semicircle, and this will have the diameter 10 and radius 5 in this case. So again, pi r square is the area formula for a whole circle, divided by 2. So this is 25 pi over 2. So leave it as exact value. And for the shaded area, I'm going to do 50 pi minus 25 pi over 2 to get the answer. So whenever you write down on your calculator 50 pi minus 25 pi over 2, you will have equal sign, and 75 over 2 pi, and convert it into a decimal number by SD button, and you will have a long value. Do approximation correct to 3 significant figures. It is 118 centimeters square.